I lost it on my wife after she told my son to get out of the picture at my stepdaughter's birthday. So I've been married to my wife for 8 years now, and honestly, things have been pretty solid. She's got 4 kids from before we got together, 2 daughters and 2 sons, ages 11 to 16. I've got 1 son who's 10. From day one, I've treated all her kids like they're mine. I pay for basically everything. We live in this 5-bedroom house, and I make sure everyone's taken care of. Her daughters each have their own rooms, her oldest son has his own room, and her youngest shares with my son. That's just how it worked out. But here's the thing that's been eating at me for years now. My wife barely talks to my son. Like, she'll ask her kids how their day was, what they want for dinner, normal parent stuff. But with my son, nothing. She walks past him like he's a piece of furniture. I kept telling myself maybe she's just awkward with boys, or maybe it takes time to bond. Whatever. I made excuses because I didn't want to see what was right in front of me. Tonight, though, I couldn't ignore it anymore. We were doing her daughter's 11th birthday party. Nothing crazy, just family at home with cake and decorations. Everyone's standing around the table singing happy birthday, and I tell my son to get in the group for the picture. He squeezes in next to his stepsister, smiling. We take the shot. Everyone's happy. Then my wife looks directly at my son and says, "Get out of the picture. Move to the side. I want one with just my kids." I swear to God, time just stopped. My son's face went blank. He didn't even look upset, just kind of empty, like he expected it. That's what killed me. He's used to this. He just stepped back without saying anything and stood there watching everyone else smile for the camera. Something in me just snapped. I waited until after we cut the cake and her kids went to play video games upstairs. Then I pulled her into our bedroom and shut the door. I asked her why she did that, why she had to single him out like that. She acted confused, like she didn't understand what the problem was. She said it was her daughter's birthday and she wanted a picture with her actual children. Her actual children. Those were the exact words she used. I lost it. I told her we're supposed to be a blended family, that my son lives here too, eats here too, calls this place home. I said if she wants to be part of this marriage, she needs to treat him like he's hers because he doesn't have anyone else. Here's the thing that makes this worse. My son's biological mom died 2 years ago. COVID complications technically, but she had a history with drugs and it probably didn't help. My wife knows this. She knows my son doesn't have a mom anymore. She's the closest thing he's got, and she treats him like a stranger. She started crying and said I was being unfair, that she's allowed to have special moments with her own kids, and I'm making her feel guilty for being a mom. She said I was overreacting, and that my son was fine. He didn't even seem upset. That's when I really went off. I told her that of course he didn't seem upset because he's learned not to expect anything from her. That broke me. Knowing my kid has just accepted that his stepmom doesn't care about him. Her oldest daughter heard us arguing and knocked on the door asking if everything was okay. My wife opened it and told her everything was fine, then looked at me like I was the bad guy for causing a scene during her daughter's birthday. I slept on the couch. This morning she acted like nothing happened. Made breakfast for her kids, didn't ask my son if he wanted anything. He poured himself cereal and ate alone at the counter while everyone else sat at the table. I texted my brother about it and he said I need to seriously think about whether this marriage is worth my son growing up feeling like he's less than everyone else in his own house. He said no amount of keeping the peace is worth damaging my kid.